Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the lecture. So once we have found the concrete quantity, next we'll try to find the concrete quantity for the uh, beams. Okay, shuttering I'll do it later. Now again, I've written here roof beam concrete quantity, and I've written it is a M20 grade of concrete. Again, I've written RB1, RB2, everything up to how much? RB49. I've written it. So you go back to the drawing. So this is your RB1 layout. Okay, see here RB1. Okay, then we have RB2, RB3, RB4, and so on. You're getting my point. And then again, the same procedure. You want to find the length of this. Okay, because in AutoCAD, I've taken the length and I've done an input of all these things. Now RB2 is 4750, RB3 is 1800. Okay, so what I've done, if you see here, everywhere that particular length, it is 5.855 RB1. Let me verify that RB1. Yeah, so it is 5.855. Okay, next what is RB2? RB2 is 475. This complete is RB2. Okay, from this outer or this inner to this column inner, 4750. So come here, you see 4750, 4.75. In this way, all the values up to how much? Up to RB49 we have 49 beams I have. So RB49 is the last one here. This is that RB49. Okay, everything I've done, and RB49 is how much? 4900. And you can see here I've done 4900. You're getting my point. Done. So once this is done, next here few things you need to understand. See, one thing is, you see here RB31. You can see the beam RB31. I'll take you to the AutoCAD drawing of RB31. So RB31 should be somewhere here. Yeah, RB30. You see, this is RB31. Okay, this is RB31. So here what has happened in RB31? This entire thing is RB31 from here to here. This entire is RB31. So in AutoCAD, what you'll do, you'll take the complete length from this column inner to this column inner you're going to take. Okay, but what has happened here, there is a column which is coming. So I need to deduct the width of the column. Very simple. So what you can do, either you can take the complete length and deduct this part. Otherwise, you take the measurement from this column outer. This column outer I have taken. See, this column outer to this column outer. Okay, I'm getting 3400. Then again, I'll take this column outer to this column outer, 1600. But while doing an input into the AutoCAD, I mean in the Excel sheet, I'll add this. That is 3.4 plus 1.6 will give me the total length of which one? RB31. So 3.4 plus 1.6, RB31. So you see here, it is my RB31. RB31, you can see 1.6 plus 3.4 comes out to be how much? 5 meter. So the same thing you can see here, 1.6 and 3.4. These things you need to understand. Okay, sometimes they mention this entire thing is RB31. In the same way, there's one more thing. One more was this one, that is RB28. In RB28 also same thing happened. We'll check out RB28. So where is your RB28? RB28 should be somewhere 24. Yeah, yeah, this is RB28. Again RB28 also same thing. See, again RB28, this entire thing is RB28. So I'll take the length from here, this column outer to this column outer, which is 2150. Again this column outer to this column outer, which is 2300. That is 2.3 plus 2.15. In the Excel sheet, you see 2.15 plus 2.13 I have done, and I got 4.45. You're getting my point? In this way, you need to do it for all the beams. Wherever it is there, you need to follow that. Once that is done, next is very simple. I'm finding the concrete quantity. I need the breadth and the length. I need the breadth and the depth of my beam. So already I've written the beam dimension here, 200. So it is 0.2, and depth is 350. It is 0.3. Okay. So breadth is same for everything. Just drag that, you know. And depth, what I've done, in depth, again, you have to go to the beam schedule or beam schedule. So this is a schedule of a beam. Okay, here everything is given, RB1, RB2 and all. So few beams have a depth of 450 or 400, I guess. See, RB28, RB29 and RB30. Okay, RB28 is 450, RB29 is 350, RB30 is 450. So that is the reason in Excel sheet what I have done, in order to differentiate that, I have given a different color. Those beams which are 450, I have given an orange color, and those beams which are 400 in depth, this blue color I have given. So what will happen? what you'll do in the depth part, you just input 0.35 only first and drag everywhere. Okay. After that, now since I've given a color, now it is easy. So this is 450. I'll input 0.45 here. 350 0.35, 450 0.45, 350 0.35, then 400, so 0.4, 0.4, 0.4, 0.4, 4, and 0.4. Getting my point? So if you don't differentiate in this way, no, then every time you need to find. So instead of that, if you give a color everywhere, it's understood. Okay, there is a change in the depth, so you change the depth. Pretty simple. Done. Now come here. Now it's a very simple task. I'll quickly do that. So I need a length multiply by breadth multiply by, okay, equal to depth. Okay, this and this. Enter. You got the quantity, and now I'll drag this quantity. Okay, done. And then I'll get this total quantity, and now it remains the same. Why this value is not coming? There's some problem here. Yeah, see, now again you understand why it's written hash value. The reason is, you see here, it should be 1.8, but it is double point here. You can see two dots. So I'll remove one dot. Now it will be proper. See, 0.16. Okay. So in the Excel, you should take care of certain things when you're doing that. Okay, done. And now I'll drag it. Done. Okay. All quantities has come. Done. Now total beam concreting will be how much? Equal to sign. You don't have to put equal to sign. Keep your mouse here. Click on the this thing. What is that? Auto sum option. Go to this auto sum and just press the enter button. Done. 11.210. So take it to the center, make it bold, increase the size. Enough. So the total concrete quantity that is required in my which beam? Roof beam is how much? 11.210 cubic meter. Now concrete is done. Now we'll go to the slab part. Again, slab is also pretty simple. Slab first I'll find the centering, then I'll find the concrete quantity. Centering, how we are going to find? Again, same thing. Go back your drawing. So wherever this layout is given, this is my roof floor level layout, right? So what I've done, I've given a name to all my slabs now. Again, I started from here. This is S1. This is S2 slab, S3 slab, S4 slab, S5, okay, S6, and so on. Up to here, how many slabs are there? S17 slabs are there. So in the Excel sheet, I've written S1, S2 up to S17 I've written. You can do the way you want. And since it's a centering quantity, I'll write in square meter. Now coming to the length and I want the length and the breadth. So again, come to the Excel sheet, this thing, AutoCAD. So we'll start from S1 quantity. You know that already, okay? Quickly, I'll explain and I'll finish it off. So again, I want this much area. Agree with me? This is my slab centering quantity, outer of beam to outer. So what I'll do, I'll take AutoCAD. From AutoCAD, I'll measure this outer to this outer, which is 1800. And from this outer to this outer, I'll take, okay? Beam outer you have to take. So 1750. The same thing. Remember how much it is? 1800 by 1750. Go to the Excel, you see 1800, 1.8 and 1.75. In this way, for all the slabs I've calculated. Okay. You also do the same thing. Depth we don't require. I'll do the centering quantity. I want area. So 1.8. I'll multiply this by 1.75. Done. I got the concrete, this centering quantity. I'll drag it here. Okay. I'll drag it up to here. It what happened? Yeah, it should be up to here. Done. So I got all the concrete quantity in this thing. Sorry, centering quantity. I'll take it at the center. I'll say this one. I'll increase the size if I need. Finish. Okay. Next, what I'm supposed to do? This equal to multiply this by 1, because that's the format what I'm using. Otherwise, you don't have to do that. Okay. Because it's understood. We are taking only one. We don't have to do. But anyhow, we can follow that also. No problem. Done. And then fine. Okay. Fine. So here keep your mouse and say auto sum and enter. Done. 190.1. Make it bold and bring it to the center. Finish. So the total slab centering quantity I require is 190.1 square meter. Okay. And if somebody asks you how much centering plate is required, just understand what we had done previously. What we had done. Okay. think there was one sheet which I added, no, which was about centering quantity. Let me check it out. Yeah, this number of part, okay, number of centering. Here it was 184. Now we got answer how much? We got 190. Now, if somebody asks you how much centering plate is required, just try to do the similar calculation and you can get the answer. Okay, done. Now, once your slab centering is done, next what I'm supposed to find? Exactly, I'm supposed to find slab concrete quantity. Again, what you're supposed to do, just copy everything from here, okay, and paste it here. What all changes you're supposed to do? Concrete quantity. So write it as cubic meter, and this length and width will remain the same. Copy the same thing from here, paste it here. Now for the depth again, what you will do, you'll refer the structural drawing, and in the slab part, it will be mentioned that all your slabs. So luckily, here all my slabs are 150 only, so no problem. Sometimes what happens, I'll tell you, in some of the projects, you'll not have a uniform slab. That means all the slabs won't be 150. Right now, we are doing this portion. No, I'll go to this portion. All the slabs won't be 150. There may be a chances like S12. This particular slab may be 200. This slab may be 200. And this slab may be 175. In that case, you have to be a bit careful. So whenever you do the estimation, no, first go through the drawing and then you try to do that. Okay. Otherwise, you may make a mistake. Okay. That is why first you write down all these things, whatever is necessary for you. Even you can write it here itself. If you find it confusing, just in case if there is a variation, you write it in front of S12 150, S15 it is 175, S17 let us say 200. In that case, when you do an input in the Excel sheet, you won't go wrong. But luckily, in our project, all my slabs are 150, so I return 0.15. Now this quantity is very simple. I'll take the length, I'll multiply this by width, multiply by depth. I'll get this quantity, okay? And yeah, let me drag it. And now this also will be equal to this quantity multiply by 1. Done. Okay. Now if you want, take it at the center. Done. If you want to increase the size, done. Now total roof slab concrete auto sum will do, and enter. And 28.51. So 28.51 cubic meter of a concrete is required. Okay, this is not required. Total number and all fine. Total roof slab concrete is 28.51. For which one? Your second floor. Roof slab concrete for the second floor is this much. Done. Yes. After this, we did up to here. Okay, we finished everything. Up to this portion we finished. Now after this, we have only this much portion left out. This is your top of roof slab level. So here what has happened, not all your columns are not coming. Since it's a terrace portion, only those lift portion, some part is coming, and your staircase part will come to the top level, which we can call it as a mumpty level also. Okay, fine. So in the next lecture, I'll explain you how to consider those columns and all, and then we'll finish this entire uh, concreting and the centering part, the shuttering part for the beams and all. So we'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.